bows his head and prays. It's been a long, long day. He's thankful and he's blessed. In the silence he finds rest. He earns the poor man's wage, complains to none all day, and to himself he keeps, still loving those in reach. A smile he has found, God's love is all around, in the beauty and the fire of the one that he desires. He holds his crucifix, and then he plants a kiss on the keeper of his heart. How it yearns when they're apart. A smile he has found, God's love is all around, in the beauty and the fire of the one that he desires. A smile he has found, God's love is all around, in the beauty and the fire of the one that he desires. He bows his head and prays. It's been a long, long day. He's thankful and he's blessed. In the silence he finds rest.
And thanks for staying with us, folks. We're welcoming Valerie to the couch now. Valerie, that was beautiful. And
Thank you.
You wrote that song, In the Silence He Finds Rest?
I did.
That is your own original?
Yeah, I mean, it was, the idea was inspired by my husband, Tom, and then I just kind of ran with it and started writing words. And music to me usually comes after the words are laid out. Then I figure out, should it be slow, fast, in between? And this one turned out to be a ballad because it's about a man who's not wealthy, he's poor, and his richness is with his relationship with God in the quietness of a chapel. And he counts his blessings. There's not a lot of external, wealth or anything, but everything's inside. And I think our time with God is really the most important thing, rather than what you have as far as cars, houses, or any of that. So, and that's one thing that he's recognized, and I try to express through the song.
Well, you certainly hit the right combination.
Thank you.
Of melody and words on that one. It was great.
Well, Valerie, tell us some about your background, your musical background.
Musical background.
Yes.
Well, I started in choirs as a child, and I did church choirs, and then we had community choirs as well. And then at the age of 12, I began taking classical piano, and that sort of helped ground sort of the vocal voice. And I really focused more on piano for a while. And I didn't sing solo until I was an adult. I was always in the choir, kind of blending with the other voices, hoping you didn't hit any flat notes. But my solo started in college, and I got into a band during a summer college break. And I won't tell you what we used to wear back then. Hairs were out to there with the perms, and
That's
and
a
then
polyester.
Yeah, polyester spandex, and chains, that whole thing.
Got it.
And so then from there, I just started feeling more confident. But I really was not very confident as a soloist when I got out there for the first time.
You've certainly overcome that insecurity.
It takes, I still feel it a little bit, but not as much as back in the day. It was like there's this knot there, and you're wondering why things just aren't open when you're singing. It's like when I sang that at home in the shower or something, it sounded much better. Now it feels tight, It's all about just trying to control the nerves and relaxing when you sing.
Well, all of your music is religious based, but you don't only sing in religious venues.
Correct.
Do you?
I actually, everything I write is religious. That's correct. But I do play in retirement homes. I play for wineries and festivals. Can I name?
Yes.
I didn't know if that was coming down.
Name names. $50 a piece.
Well, Grey Ghost. I'll be singing at Grey Ghost and playing
good friends of
keyboard
ours. Yeah.
on Mother's Day. So moms stay out. They get treated out. And then I'll be playing at a church dance in Fredericksburg in June, and that'll be with the band. I do a little bit of band work on the side, but most of my work is with the keyboard from that first song and my voice. And of course, that keyboard can produce so many different band styles. So that works well in retirement homes and wineries and things like that.
And who's the band?
The band, we just came out with a name because it used to be Valerie Von Fange because I wanted to promote CDs and stuff. But the committee said you guys need to come up with a name. So the name of the band now is Diversified because we're doing a mix of blues, some Latin rock. We're going to do classic rock, country, oldies. We're even going to do a Dean Martin song.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
Something
and
for everyone.
My brother's coming out to play sax and clarinet. We're going to do a When the Saints and Summertime. So we're really going to mix up this one, and that's part of how we got into, the gig, so to speak. We got the gig because there were other bands that were considering, but part of it was just the versatility of what we could produce in sound. And I'm going to splash in some originals.
Can you do Freebird?
No, but we're going to do Taking Care of Business.
Really?
Yeah, and Sweet Home Alabama. So those are kind of close, Southern rock.
Perfect. Okay, you got me. I'm in if we're going to
send you guys tickets.
We're going to do some Leonard Skinner now. Yeah. Freebird, I'll be holding up the camera.
That's the longest song, isn't it?
Yeah,
that Stairway to Heaven.
Yeah, it is. Not too bad for the singer, but for the guitar player,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
pretty rough. But speaking of songs, you have a new CD out.
I do.
Just so happens you have one.
It's just sitting right here on the couch.
Now this is your...
This is my second original.
Okay.
I'm on a couple compilation CDs. There's a Christmas CD that's selling here in Northern Virginia. Actually, it's selling at Monticello, so different places.
So those are copyright
Those are
infringements.
no,
This is
those are actually called public domain.
Okay.
Because if the songs are out long enough ago, then you can actually take them without being fined for copyright.
Gotcha.
And so there's a couple CDs where I'm kind of a featured artist on it, and then I have two CDs where I'm an original. And this is my second out. Both of them recorded in Nashville. This is called Witness.
Really?
And when I was here last year, I was about half baked on this. So we finally finished it up, and it was released in 2010.
Famous. Read some of the titles off the back for.
Some of the songs: Truth, which we'll hear at the end of this session; The Wonder of His Mercy; A Mother's Wish. I sang that last time I was
remember
here.
that one. Beautiful.
Lost You; In the Silence He Finds Rest. That was our opening song. One Fortress, written by Tom Von Fange. Time is Drawing Near, and The Living Host.
Very good.
So
what was the one about the sun?
Follow this. I'm sorry, that was not the last CD.
A Mother's Wish.
A Mother's Wish.
You actually wrote that for your son.
I wrote that for my son.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That was beautifully done last time. When was it you were here last time? 6-7 months ago?
I think it was around Valentine's of last year, because I
Isn't that
remember the
long?
balloons and the flowers were out. So it was very close to the same timing we're in this year.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit earlier, but February.
Very cool.
So
What do you do when you're not singing?
What
I
I
took
do
the
when
words
I'm
right out of your mouth, didn't I?
Okay, can I do more advertising, you guys?
Yeah.
The majority of my time, besides working at a house project, which has taken us since the summer, and it's supposed to be one room and a mud room, besides the house project, majority of my time is with Antique Tables Made Daily. I basically started as a bookkeeper and do a lot of running the showroom, managing sales, deliveries, just making sure that the orders get in right to our production crew, which is where my husband manages most of that, because I couldn't build a table to save my life, not even a little card table, sticks or anything. So we kind of share talent in making the business successful.
And where is this
In
located?
Sperryville, Virginia,
Sperryville.
not too far from here.
So you started out as the bookkeeper, and now you're just making a meteoric
It never
rise.
ended. Computer, the telephone
Soon.
support, you name it.
And you said Southern Living? had
We were in
featured-
Southern Living in September, and
wonderful.
the exposure, the phone calls, the emails, everything it's shot through the roof.
that's
And the
great.
orders have just been, it's been a blessing in this recession. Just to try to manage it with the same number of folks. We hired one additional craftsman, but same number of front end staff. It's been a lot, but it's starting to settle. It's at a comfortable pace now, I'd say. And it's been since September.
Comfortably hectic.
Yeah.
That's always good. Well, we're going to get you to sing one more song for
Okay.
us before you go. And the name of that one is going to be
It's Truth.
Truth. But before you do, how can people find you, and how can they
Okay.
find your music?
I do have a website, and it's valvonfange.com. And I also have songs on CD Baby, iTunes, and some local bookstores. But I'm just starting the marketing efforts on this project because of how busy we've been this year. It's been tough to kind of get the CD out. But that's
CD
where we're at.
Baby.
CD Baby.
That's where you can buy CDs.
CD Baby and iTunes. They're
Okay.
selling, yeah.
iTunes. Very good. Okay. Well, we're going to jump off the couch, let you get set back up, and we're
Excellent.
going to hear Truth.
All right.
And thanks so much for coming back to see us.
Thank you guys
Thank
for having
you.
me again.
Don't wait a year next time.
Don't wait a year.
You can even bring Tom. He's okay. Okay, folks, one more time, Valerie Von Fange.
Somewhere in between the lines, right or wrong, it's up for grabs. What works for me don't work for you, I gather what you say. It's clear I'm in your way. Truth, why conceal it? Truth, time reveals it. Truth, better face today. Long ago, there was an upright man who risked it all and didn't buy the lie. The heads rolled, the queen fell, but he did not relent. To the blocks of Thomas when truth, he fought for it. Truth was caught in it. Truth, what better price to pay? Truth, why conceal it? Truth, time reveals it. Truth, better face today. The death of Thomas justified. His slayer claimed he'd have an heir. More heads rolled, queens fell, the king did not relent. It made all efforts spend. Truth, why conceal it? Truth, time reveals it. Truth, better face today. Truth, don't hide behind it. Truth, just try and find your truth. Let it come your way. Our tongues can't taste it. Street talk, it's simply called the truth. Why conceal it? Truth, time reveals the truth, will set you free. Truth, don't hide behind your truth, just try and find your truth. Let it come your way.